Good afternoon. This is a message for any parent that is looking to apply for admissions for September 2021 and are considering Bowen Primary Nursery School. My name is Mrs Banks and I'm the head teacher of Bowen Primary Nursery School.
And my name is Miss Ireland. I'm the assistant head teacher for the school, the early years leader and nursery class teacher.
So, yesterday we did a number of Zoom question and answer sessions for new parents. We did a presentation and then we had a number of parents who asked questions that were specific that they couldn't find the answers to on the website, on our YouTube or indeed through our Facebook. We thought that it would be pertinent that actually we did the presentation that we did last night for those parents who weren't able to come on the Zoom or were able to miss it, and that hopefully all of those questions that you've got and worries or concerns that you may have with regards to starting for September 2021 with the current restrictions may be answered. We're also putting together a question and answer document that we will also be putting on the website ready for you to have a look at, and then further towards maybe November and December and in January we will be offering again another Zoom question and answer session for any parents who would like to get to meet us and get to know us, and if the restrictions are lifted we would then be able to do an open day. Unfortunately for you at the moment you have got this enormous task of choosing the school that's right for your child without being able to go into the schools and meet the staff and the children while in there, and we do not envy that difficult decision for you. It is, as a parent, it's one of the biggest decisions that you are going to make, but we're here to help you along the way and to say to you, please don't worry. First and foremost, if you live in this area, you are so lucky. You have so many different schools at your doorstep that are stunning, amazing. We as schools in Lancaster and Morecambe, all of us are absolutely passionate about our children, our children's education, and we provide excellent education for all of us. So whichever school you choose, it will be the right school for your child. It's a bit like going into a house. So you walk into your front a house, you open the door, you might be buying it or renting it, and you know straight away whether or not that's a place that you're going to feel loved, secure and happy. And that's exactly the same as a school. My advice to you is look at the websites, look at the virtual tours, look at any videos that their staff are doing, and you will get a real feel for it. With that in mind, we have on our Bowen YouTube channel uploaded a virtual tour of each section of our school in our nursery, reception, Key Stage 1, Lower Key Stage 2 and Upper Key Stage 2. That is with the hope that you will get a real flavour of what it's like to be a child in our school during the learning journey for your child. Remember, when you are choosing reception class, it isn't just about that year. You're choosing a 7-year learning journey for your child or children. And you want to make sure that every step of the way it fits in with your ethos and understanding and wants and needs for your child. So please have a look on our website. Please have a look on our YouTube and our Facebook, and you know, if you haven't actually come around the back of school, have a wander around the outside of our school. We are so sorry we can't offer you to come in just at present, but unfortunately we are in a global pandemic and it is just as it is. But we will make the best of it and we'll do the best by doing a video together. Many questions over yesterday were about admissions about how it is chosen for you to come to Bowen or many of the local schools. So first and foremost, it is any child that is looked after or has an EHCP plan. After that is if your child has a sibling in our school, you automatically get a place. So if they've got a brother or sister, then it's how close you live to the school as the crow flies, and it goes out in concentric circles, and then after that it's as far and wide as if there's a place. Currently we've done our work, we've had a look at our list, and we believe we've got about 15 children who have got siblings in school ready to start in September. That gives us about 45 places. That means 45 places that will be able to go out towards school. We have a nursery, we have a number of children there that we know that would want to choose Bowen, so we have had a look to see how far they live away from school, and there's about 15 that live within a mile which more or less, if they put us as first, would get us. So again, if you're not one of those children, there's about 30 places therefore left for the rest of the community. Bearing in mind, and just remember that just because you come to our nursery does not mean you get a place at our school. It has nothing to do, we are not linked. Although I am the head teacher and Catherine is in charge of the nursery is part of Bowen School, but it does not mean that by coming to the nursery you get into our school. The other question we often get asked is about the grammar school and what preparation we do for children. We believe our curriculum is the best curriculum. It's a world-class curriculum that offers the children everything that they need to get them high school ready and has no ceiling on their learning. We believe that children need to love and thrive and be happy, first and foremost, to explore, to experiment and to make mistakes. We therefore think that our curriculum completely and utterly prepares children for whatever high school that they go to. That said, the grammar school does have a specialised test, and we do in year 5 lessons after school where we prep for any child that's wanted to take the test. We have that conversation with parents, we're clear about whether or not we think it's the right school for their child, we're honest and open because we believe it's a massive partnership, you and I, together for the best of your child. You are the primary educators, we are there to support and to be there to support your child, but that learning journey is about us all working together. So I hope that's answered the questions about the grammar and any ones that you have about admissions. If you go on our website, you will be able to find the full overview of our curriculum, which will give you for each year group and also for each subject. So you'll be able to see the learning journey for geography, for example, right through from reception through to year 6. You'll also be able to see the breakfast and after school club facilities that Bowen Kids Club offer, along with the blended work that we work in partnership with them by offering wraparound care in nursery and in reception, and also a casual care club as well. You'll also be able to see how we're going about doing the remote learning and the blended learning under the COVID restrictions, as well as all the other exciting activities we do. I'm now going to hand over to our wonderful Miss Ireland.
Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of a flavour of what we do in reception class, because that is the first year group that your child will be entering if you choose Bowen. So right from the very start, our key aim is to work in partnership with you as parents. As Mrs. Banks has already mentioned, it's so important that we get you right on board from the very, very start. You are your child's first educators, you always will be. So we do an intensive settling in programme, whether it be with COVID restrictions or not. We'll try to do the very best and make sure we know all about your child even before September, before they enter our school building. So we have, at the moment, we've been doing lots of virtual Zoom calls. We did that in the July before all the children in September started, so that the teachers could meet the parents and the children could obviously see the teachers as well, the teaching staff. We have lots of other things going on as well. So if we're not under COVID restrictions, we would have stay and plays, we would have coffee mornings, and we would really try and get to know you as parents and your children. We want to get to know your children even before they start with us in September. Because we've not been able to do all of that this summer just gone, we also have something called Tapestry, which is an online learning platform. We have used that and we've activated all our children's accounts in the summer term, in the summer holidays, so parents could really use that, let the teaching staff know what they were doing in the summer, fill in all about me profiles, so that we really did, when the children started in September, really did know the children quite well, even though we hadn't been able to meet them face to face, and we'd only been able to do that virtually. So a partnership with you is so important, and that's what we really believe in at Bowen, making sure that you're involved in every step of the way. In terms of reception class, what it looks like, transition wise, if your child goes to a preschool or they're involved in childminding or nurseries or any setting like that, it'll be very, very familiar, which always helps with the transition for our children as well. It's all based around play-based experiences and very much active learning. So we're not a formal school, we're not formal in any shape or form in reception class. Children like to be active and they like to learn in lots of different ways. So we really do embrace that at Bowen. We work through children's interests. So everything is interest-led and really individualised for your child, so that we're really pulling out everything that we need to in terms of making sure your child's learning all the time in sort of next step learning terms. So yeah, it's a fun place, but it's also, we do have high expectations of children, but it's a fun, exciting place for your child to be in, both indoors and outdoors. At Bowram we have an amazing outdoor learning area in reception class, alongside a trim trail and a forest and an amazing field with a running track and a mugger. And from years reception all the way through to year 6, outdoor learning is really valued at Bowram too. So it's not just in reception class. For children in reception all the way through to year 6, we also have a what we call a PE day. Physical activity is really important, and plays a big part in your child's education too. Each child, each class, each year group would have a PE day, and they come dressed in their PE kit. So we're not getting children changed for PE. They're straight into it on their PE day, with a daily mile around our running track, with lots of amazing PE activities going on throughout that day. So they will obviously wear their PE kit for the day on that day. And we also on a Friday operate what we call a dress down Friday, and that is we wear our uniform, like me, on our top half, and we dress down, like Mrs. Banks, on our bottom half. So that runs from reception right through to year 6. So I hope that gives you a little bit of a flavour of what we sort of do in reception class, and a little bit of other things that we do in school.
Absolutely. So we want you to know that your children are so important to us, as Bowram is a family, and once your children start with us, they become part of the Bowram family. The Bowram family where we know our children inside out, upside down. We love them, we want them to make mistakes and have learn from those mistakes. We want them to be the best that they can be, and give them the tools that they need to be able to negotiate, to support one another, to learn in the best way that they can. We have in each year group an overview of needs, and that overview of needs means that the curriculum is planned and bespoke to the children within that year group, because for us we've got to look at how each child learns, we've got to look at what their needs, wants, areas for development, strengths and weaknesses are, and then we adapt our teaching and our learning and our curriculum to them. For us, learning is exciting, it's fun, but most importantly, children need to be in a place where they are loved, they feel safe and they feel secure. It's where they can stand tall, they can reach high, and they can absolutely love learning, which is what we do as teachers within school, because we love teaching. With that in mind, please, if you do wish to apply for Bowram, absolutely brilliant. Please do. If you've got any more questions or considerations, please have a look on the website, have a look on YouTube. You can have a look on the YouTube channel, you'll see all the things that we did in COVID. You'll also see the inductions that we did for our last year's reception children. And you will also find, if you go onto our website, onto admissions, you will find some testimonials from parents who were new to Bowram in reception, and how we went about making sure their children started their learning journey at Bowram the very best way that we could possibly do in some very, very strange circumstances. Good luck with your applications. I cannot stress enough that with Lancaster as it is, you are so very, very lucky. Your choice is huge. So good luck, and we look forward to hopefully meeting you all very soon. Thank you.